Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another edition of Lisa Renee TV. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure to do so today before you leave. If you do like what you see, make sure to thumbs up the video and to share on all your social media networking sites that you happen to be on at this time. Hello and welcome back, and welcome back. I just thought I'd hop in here real quick. I know I'm a few days late, but I cannot stay long away from my peeps. I gotta come in and talk to my people. How you all doing? I definitely gotta check on you this time for sure because we got this coronavirus going on, child. Woo! And I just want to make sure that you guys are A-okay. As you can see, I'm up and about. I'm good. Yes, I've been outside because I go stir crazy if I stay in this house too long. So yes, of course I've been outside. But I haven't, I managed to avoid, coming in contact with the virus. Thanks be to God. I'm okay. Oh, goodness, man. Okay, so let's have a little Corona chat. Okay, so first of all, I know people have been trying to figure out, like, okay, where the virus come from and things of that nature. So, of course, it came from China. So they're saying it came from China. A doctor in China discovered it, and then I think he was arrested thereafter. But then they found out what he was saying was true, that, that this virus is going to harm people, which it's doing now. So it was discovered in China. But I just feel like with viruses like this, similar to like, swine flu, Ebola, Zika, any sort of virus that we've had in recent years, I always feel like the government has their hands in the pot. You know what I'm saying? I always feel like there's always this kind of conspiracy theory behind it. Not saying the virus isn't actually real or that it's not actually really harming people. Of course it is, but I always feel like they started putting their hands in it in some kind of way. And I seen this interesting YouTube video where there was this guy talking about the reason why they're putting out this the scare tactics and the fear that they're sort of projecting into the environment around the coronavirus is all about vaccinations. So they want people to get vaccinated because there's something in the vaccination that apparently makes you lose like your free will, your free thought, to make your own decisions, and there's something behind it. So definitely controversial statements there, So that's allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly, because see, I don't, we don't know this to be true, but this is what I saw on the YouTube video. So yeah, it's just been crazy. So apparently that's what it's from. I think it's definitely a man-made virus for sure. And it got out of control. It has gotten out of control. So I was looking at The View like about a day ago, and Dr. Phil was on there. So he was saying a lot of people who are going crazy in their minds saying, what if I get it? What if I get it? He said, well, if you're going to say that, if you're going to have the what if scenario in your mind, don't go halfway, go all the way with it and say, well, yeah, what if I do get it? Because he said a lot of people who have gotten it have actually healed from the virus and have gone back to normal. So it's a great possibility that you will be one of those people if you do, come in contact with it. Or if you come in contact with it, you may be asymptomatic, which I noticed like a lot of, like Idris Elba got it, and then one of the NBA players got it as well. And both of them are asymptomatic. So they have it, but they're not even really suffering. I mean, now the point is like, it's not even whether you suffer or not, but the point is that you got it. We don't want it, whether we're suffering or not, but, that could be your scenario, And basically he was just giving out tips. He was just saying, try to stay as normal as possible while you're at home. Try to keep from going crazy in the house, because that can kind of just make you a little wonky, you're stuck in the house. But he said just try to go outside. It's not an airborne virus, so just try to go outside. If you're a gardener, try to do some gardening, play with the kids in the yard. Just, try to have fun, play with your dog, whatever it is that you do, which I could agree with. Try to keep your life as normal as possible in this abnormal situation. So he also said just try to keep clean, wash your hands, of course, wash your clothing, whatever it is, and then use social distancing, which is what they've been saying for the longest now. It's just social distancing is a good idea. Social distancing can be hard at times, but it is something that we're going to have to use definitely. So I believe it was last week. No, this past Sunday. Some churches have closed. I know John Gray. He closed his church. Pastor John Gray. He closed his church down. Pastor James Meeks. He closed his church down. Now he still had, because I watched his service online, not online, on TV. If I don't, go to my home church, I'll stay in, but I'll watch his service. So, he had somebody there preaching, but they just didn't really have like a lot of people there because technically the church was closed. So some people, disagree with, pastors who were closing the church. Now, my home church stayed open. I didn't attend, but my church stayed open because my pastor felt like our God is bigger than that. So, my pastor's a trooper, he don't play. So he left the doors open, which I was proud of him, for doing that. I was in full support. And then I saw this funny, crazy meme on Facebook that was talking about the churches. That said, churches are closing. Whatever happened to no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And I shared it. Some people didn't like the fact that I shared it, but I really didn't care about them not liking it. 'Cause I just found it a little humorous, and then some people kind of disagree with what it was saying, yes, no weapon formed against us shall prosper, but God gave us good common sense too, and we have to use that, which I can agree. So what I came down with, what it comes down to, is that it's all going to be an individual thing, and there's you can use your free will with this one. Like, it's up to you, and there's really no right or wrong answer. I think that in such a dire situation like this, you're going to have to choose what makes you comfortable. So if you feel like not opening your church, or if you've been told not to open your church by like a CDC official or something like that, then okay, don't open your church. But if you feel led to go ahead and have services and you haven't been told not to, then go ahead and have your doors open. Why not? I mean, there's still souls that need to be saved. We still have to, we still want to worship and have our fellowship with each other. We can still, be clean and, use hand sanitizer and, maybe not shake hands as much or at all, or hug each other like we normally do, but there's no reason to necessarily shut down or stop, living just because the devil is at work, that's all, I'm saying, so it's really going to be, just your choice. So whatever you are choosing to do, whatever you feel makes you comfortable. If you feel like, hey, I normally attend church every Sunday, but you know what, this Sunday I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go for a few Sundays. Then don't go. Just stay in, watch church online, or, just catch it on the TV or whatever, if that makes you more comfortable. So I think everybody has to decide what makes them more comfortable. And I think, the biggest thing is to be prayerful about it, because you don't want to let the devil be a stumbling block to you where, he may get in your mind and tell you don't do this and you should be doing it or whatever it is. So I always say be prayerful about everything that you do, even in your free will, even in the choices that you make. Always be prayerful so that God is always leading you. And lastly, I just want to remind you guys that, God hasn't given us a spirit of fear, but of power and a sound mind. So we definitely want to just keep that in the back of our minds, in the forefront of our minds, keep it in the back, the front, all over your mind, so that you are reminded of this daily while we, fight this corona. And hopefully, they'll come up with, something, some kind of cure. They say it's supposed to be over by the summer. It's supposed to kind of die down a lot by the summertime. Summertime is not far away because we're heading into spring now. So we'll see. We shall see what happens. So, but anyway, of course, I'm going to keep you guys posted if I hear anything, if I want to share my view on anything, I'll pop on here and you guys share your view with me as well by leaving it in the comments section below or emailing me. You can also contact me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whichever you prefer. And I will talk to you guys later. Until then, everybody stay safe. Stay inside the house as much as you can. If you have to go out, just be careful. Wear masks, gloves. Carry your hand sanitizer. Do what you got to do. Wash your hands. Social distancing, people. So, just be safe. And and God bless everyone. All right. You guys take care. Bye.